is the topic today, darling?
I was at work today.
Hmm. I was off, but go ahead. I digress.
Oh, aren't you so lucky? But no, I was at work today, and it was, it's pretty a little bit busy here. Hit off and on, a little bit busy. But I'm listening to the music on our downtime, and this song comes on in the grocery store. Now, I have come to the conclusion that grocery stores have
My
their,
job plays a lot of
updated their
90s
catalog,
music.
because you remember, like, on movies and in TV shows, how it had like elevator music in the grocery stores?
Hmm.
We done went from elevator music in the grocery stores to me reminiscing on my childhood to Lisa Stansfield.
Yeah.
Oh,
They play songs on my where I work at that I'll listen to, and I'm like, oh snap, let me download that one. I forgot about that song.
yes.
I do it every day. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. That's my song right there. Yep.
Oh my God, girl, we
But
be
it's
at
such
work
a
jamming
mix.
on accident.
They have a mix. Now, I'm not trying to offend anybody. My job is out in the country, and I am country, but I do not like country music. I tend to tune that one out because I don't want to hear it. Um, it's not bad music. I'm not gonna say country music is bad. It's just not my cup of tea.
I feel you. I've listened. I've listened to country music from time to time. Some country music actually is like, oh, that's kind of dope. Like I'll entertain country, but the one genre I can't listen to, I just can't, is metal. I can't listen to heavy metal. I don't really like rock too much,
I
but heavy metal, I cannot do
I
heavy metal.
listen to I listen to everything. I mean, I have some people on my phone. I have Sugarland. 'Cause I love Jennifer Nettles. I think she has a beautiful voice. Um, I listen to rock. I love Aerosmith.
Well, like I
I
said,
love this group called Hooper State. I love this group.
I like, okay, for instance, I like certain songs. When growing up, I didn't realize that's who it was. I thought it was somebody else, another group. But Red Hot Chili Peppers, I like those. I like those. That's weird.
Those. I hate like Chili Peppers. Okay.
But Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's certain songs I even grew up listening to it, like my teenagers. I think it was like Blink 182.
Yeah, I
Um,
didn't listen to them.
but
Mm-mm.
prior to like being little, when I say heavy metal, I'm talking about where I can't understand what you're saying, and all I hear is
I
drums and
listened
electric
to.
guitar. I
I
can't.
don't know if I don't know if they were heavy metal, but I did like Guns N' Roses. I did like um
I think this is what you're talking about is rock. What I'm talking about,
I
like
don't
when I
know what the
say,
difference is. To me, when you're playing in a band, forgive me for how I'm getting ready to explain this, and I'm not trying to be racist in any kind. But when you was white and you wore those tights and you had big hair, I always thought it was rock and the heavy metal. I don't know the difference. It was all the same to me because they was all screaming.
I got you.
But it was I like Nirvana. That was
Yeah,
grunge. That was grunge. Because '90s it was grunge, but it was still heavy metal to me because they was
I think so too. I mean, like it was like,
entertain us. That was like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's
uh,
I'm sorry. It was all the same to me. It
yeah.
was the
I mean, I could get
same.
where I could see why it would be the same, or
Yeah,
why
I
you would,
mean,
yeah. I could definitely feel that. But
yeah, I don't. I know because it's kind of like how they classify R&B. To me, R&B is just R&B. It's no soft or what. It's R&B. It's different types of R&B, but it's all R&B. To me, it's different type of rock, but
hmm
it's still rock.
I
Because
mean, yeah, I guess
sometimes
when you say it like
they
that.
can come with a slow song, and there was this group called Extreme More Than Words, and if you look at them in the videos, like they should be on the stage screaming. Had the big hair, long hair, but it was a beautiful soft song.
hmm
It was this group called Mr. Big. I think that was on. They only had one song, but it was a beautiful song. But if you look at them in the videos, it's like they should be on the screen somewhere. So to me, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
rock
when you
is
put it
rock.
like that, I get it now.
Yeah.
But I think I never really thought about, music when I was little. Like I didn't think about the different levels and the different genres. I didn't think
Mm-mm.
about that kind of stuff when I was little. I remember like the music that I used to listen to was like everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's like me and
Um
Eddie said the other night. It was a time where there wasn't just a black station. Well,
no.
I'm lying. It was. But this black station played older music, like the Temptations and stuff like that. And when you young, I don't want to hear that.
You ain't
I
want to
listen to
listen to
now,
that.
but back then, I don't care about no sugar pie, honey bun, and all. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that. But that's what it was. That was the black station. If I
Okay.
want to hear Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson, I also
Mhm.
had to listen to Phil Collins and Errol. It was all combined. You listen to what you listen to,
Even
and
Madonna.
then
I remember listening to
that
Madonna when I was little.
girl, I love me some. I never would say out loud in front of my parents like a virgin. I'm not fit to sing that song, but I liked it. I may not have understood. I be stroking, but I knew what a virgin was, and I was not fit to sing that song.
Mm-mm. No, there
So
was
it's
there was
like,
a couple of them we didn't sing it. No.
no, I'm not no
Sing around
singing
who?
no
No.
no. Mm-mm. Because the older you got, the more you understood.
Mhm.
And even though I understood it, I still acted like I didn't know what it was or what they were talking about. But you start getting awkward,
Yeah,
singing it around your
especially when you
parents.
start getting older.
Yeah, it's like I'm not feeling. I was so glad when they came out with Walkmans and stuff. I could just put it on my ear. You ain't got to hear what
Yes.
I'm saying.
No, cuz
And then for that, it's like now that you're older, I'm gonna give you the perfect example. It's this group called Moken Step, where he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. As I'm singing this song growing up, I never really listened to the lyrics. I just like the harmony of it and how the song went. But
right.
then when you get older and you was like, wait, she was stupid. Like, no, no. Why was I singing that song? He was cheating. You knew he cheated. What? What? No. No, girl, no. No. We are not singing that song anymore. No. It's like a lot of songs you pay attention to the lyrics. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, like I was singing that song proudly. Another song, SWV.
Which one?
They had a song, I'm so into you. Listen
Yeah.
to the lyrics. You be like, wait, no. Why are these girls singing about taking somebody's man? God, no, we don't do that, girl. Like, no. At the time, I was just singing it. I never really paid attention to the song. I was like, I like this song. But now it's like, I'm not singing that song. But then
No.
our parents had songs like that too.
Who?
Shirley, that woman that was talking to Shirley,
Woman to woman.
girl, you can have him. No, I pay his car note. What? No, we don't. Not over here. No, no, I'm not paying for none of that. Them clothes he wear, I buy that. Girl, you
You his
know,
mama?
you bought all of that stuff for him, and he was driving another girl in the car. That's the car note you was paying for with them clothes, styling and profiling for her and her face as you're paying that car note. No, we're not doing that, Shirley. No, no,
Why you call me Shirley out
not
like
in
that though?
2024. No, we're not.
Why you call
Now,
Miss Shirley out like that though?
because she needed to be called out, but Dia did it too. She needed to be called out. No, wait a minute. No, you can have him, and I'm keeping everything I bought. You buy it for him. No,
No,
I don't even know
no.
when that song was made, but obviously Dan won't worth a damn then either. It was living off of her, and she made a song about it. Like to hear it go. No, we don't want to hear that, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I just, man. But you think about it, a lot of music, like it was a lot of that stuff going on and God knows the 90s, well, the 90s was something else when it came
Then
to
I'm gonna
music.
say this. I'm gonna say this, and I say this now. I've been saying this. The '90s music was the best. At least it was good for me. Did we have a bunch of stupid people? Yes. But we had stupid people in the 50s and the 60s too. Because if you listen to those songs, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. So you fit to stalk me, sir. No! No! This is not how breakups go. No, David, no. We don't do that around here. No, not in 2024. I don't want you stalking me. Going to jail.
No, David.
No. I'm sorry, but the 90s, I feel, was a good time. It was a lot of love. Black love was strong. Um, and I really feel that I'm not gonna get married because I should have did it in the 90s.
That's terrible for you to say that. That's so terrible for you to say that.
Hey, I'm just keeping it 100 because I'm not gonna say that all men are bad because they're not. There's some good men out there. I have a good one,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't many. And the women ain't that much better, you know.
Mm.
I'm sorry to say it. And if you listen to the music, it's got a lot to do with it. Like, look at the progress of how music went. Like, you started from the 50s and the 60s. It was all love, and I love. You're my
So
eye
cute
and my
and
apple.
cuddly and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, it would hurt. Them men back then were hurt. They wanted them women back.
They was vulnerable.
They loved in the music because some of them damn men that were singing the songs was dogs too. But in the music, it spoke love.
Yep.
In the 80s, it started to, it was like crack back then. So, they was doing a lot of bad things in the music, you know what I'm saying? It was still love, but it was crackheads and shit back then. So, crack was an epidemic
Crackhead
in the
love.
80s. It was a crack. It was an epidemic, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
It went from the Black Panthers to the crackheads. Hey, 80s was a slipping and slippery slope. It was, it was slipping there. Then we brought the 90s,
The
started getting
90s
more
started coming
conscious
in and
music.
started,
Yeah,
making
we
up for
started
the
getting a little
80s.
conscious. Yes, we had to get the crackheads out. Um,
Put them in rehab.
yeah, they went to rehab. Lord forgive, I ain't picking on nobody who mom was a crackhead in the 80s. I'm so sorry.
But the crazy part about it is, think about it. You said the 90s put the 80s in rehab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the 80s got out in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2010s, what happened? We
Oh
started
God.
seeing
The
drugs
2000 music. Oh my God, what happened?
after 2000, after 2009.
No. Mm-mm. I'm gonna tell you when music started slipping. I'm gonna say about 2000. No, because I was clubbing in 2004, 5, and 6. Those was
I
good
said about
years.
like 2009.
I had to think about. Wait, those were some good years there. Yeah, about 2010, 2010.
I
Yeah,
said the
about it started.
2010s on up.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what happened.
They got the
No,
side
look at my
eye
face.
though. Look, they got the side eye.
Mm. What happened? You know what
Um,
happened?
the
Huh?
80s got out of rehab.
No. Yep. No. The kids of the kids. they they upgraded to Molly and shit.
Wait a minute.
And
Pause. Time out.
Molly and Lee and shit. And then now I just went crazy again. Like damn.
So the 80s, basically the crack babies of the 80s.
The 70s was the coke. It went up to cocaine. I mean, cocaine changed the crack in the 80s. The 70s, they was getting high. They was getting high on coke. Then
They got
they
cheap in the
started
80s.
cooking the coke. It made the crack. Because, yeah, cocaine was a little expensive. So they added the baking soda, the water. I don't know that's the ingredients, but that's what Cat Williams said in his show that time. I don't know. I ain't never cooked crack. So. Um, and it got cheap, and they started making the crack. The 90s, heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin kicked in.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Niggas went to sleep.
yeah, they was
Sleep.
doing this. They were nodding off. Then the 2000s came, and they was the products of the heroin babies. The
No, because if
80s
you think
babies was
about
the
it,
2000 babies, so they was crack babies. Okay, yeah, okay, they was crack babies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the 80s, you're too young to have a baby. In the 90s, you're still kind of young. You could, but I wouldn't have recommended it.
oh my God. No, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. But now we're on the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
page
you're
now.
right, you're right, you're right.
So the 2000s
Yeah,
was the 80s babies. Because if I'm an 80s baby,
I'm a
I
70s
grew up
baby.
like I graduated high school in 2004. So I was in
Mhm,
that vicinity.
mhm,
Oh my
mhm.
God, I'm a crack
I
baby.
mean, I was born in '77, but I was raised in the '80s.
But you gotta
Luckily for
look at
me,
the year that you were born, though.
luckily for me, I'm from the country where we ain't have nothing out there, so I didn't see crackheads in Holly Springs. We sold alcoholics. we knew old Jim over there was just drunk. He'll give you the
Yeah.
hour.
Ooh, instead of
Yeah, they
alcoholic.
was drunk.
And that's
They were
another thing.
alcoholics.
And you don't realize that we're unfortunately it's weird how we're doing this, but we're literally well, kind of relating those drugs and illegal
Yeah.
substances to music because in a way it did
Because
go
it
hand in hand.
showed.
And it
It
went hand in hand. Now
showed.
think about it. You said Holly Springs. You said alcohol, right? Now think
Mhm.
about the music that was played around in those types of areas that
Joints. Yes. And the '90s was heroin. It was a lot of heroin addicts.
heroin and juke
It
joints.
was a lot of them. It was a lot of heroin addicts in the '90s. There was a lot of overdoses on heroin in the '90s.
Hmm. The
And
2010s, I got
and
you.
a whole lot of them was Amy Winehouse's, and they was not going to rehab. No, no, no.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm. They won't.
I got
If you listen to the
2010s.
music, oh, what
2010. You know who
happened
that
then?
was?
That's when the Molly started popping up. Ecstasy and Molly.
Ecstasy and Molly
Hmm.
with fentanyl.
Yeah, yeah. And listen to the music.
What?
If you listen to the music, they started talking about raping girls and
Oh my god. This is
what they
gonna
doing.
this century look this decade's gonna be meth. Oh my god.
Hell, it was meth in it too. Meth
Big
started out
deal.
in the late 2000s too. So yeah, yeah. I mean, it's sad. And guys, whoever listens to this, we're not making fun. It's just jokes. But I don't do drugs. I said no. I listened to Dare. Sorry. I was in the Dare era. I listened to that damn
I
dog
listened
say
to
yes or no.
Darren. What's his
Hell
name?
no.
I listened to
I
the
don't know
Lion,
what his
but
name was,
I thought it was Darren.
but
I don't
I
know.
don't remember
Could
what
be
his
lying.
name was.
Don't get me twisted. Don't get me.
But all I know is I was told just to say no, and I listened to them commercials that said this is your brain and this is your brain and on drugs. Any questions? I paid attention. Uh-uh. My brain was not fit to be fried in the frying pan. I'm so sorry. No. Mm-mm.
My goodness.
Mm-mm. 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 I paid attention. I really believe that was my damn brain. No.
But you know what? But they made it seem like everything was a drug. Cigarettes, alcohol.
But I can see why the shit will kill you
But I
eventually.
ain't say no to it because I mean, stay
I mean,
lightweight.
I definitely stay. Hell, I can't even drink. So there's that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not. I am whatever is less than a lightweight. That is me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not. I don't like alcohol. I don't like it. The taste of it is disgusting. I don't like it. And I hate that people be like, "All you gotta do is try this or mix it with that." The shit's gross. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't judge anybody who drink. If you can drink, drink. Have fun. If you want to smoke crack, smoke crack. If you want to shoot heroin, shoot that shit. If you want to snort it, snort it. I don't care what you do in your life. Do what you feel it makes you happy. Stay the hell away from me with it. But do what you feel. I am not gonna judge you. Do what you want to do. All I say to you is do what you do. But when it start affecting me, now we got problems. I don't care. Be hairy to heroin. I don't care.
Yeah. So
But
the
do what you
crazy part about that is I was trying to fix my light, so I was like, I was hearing you, but I wasn't hearing you.
do.
And when I realized what you were saying, I was like, wait a
I'm just,
minute.
I'm not judgmental. No, but listen, I really say that to people.
Oh, I don't
Do
think I
what
knew
you
it was going
gonna do.
that way.
Do what you gonna do. Do what makes you happy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna screw your life up, but hey, who am I to tell you? Well, anyways, back to the music thing. So I really believe that music has it's. I don't listen to anything out now. It's not one person that you can say or name that I know
Not sure.
that's out now. Like
He is
makes
out now.
music
He's still
today.
out. He's about to be
No, 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 no. What I
slow.
mean is not the people from not older people or
Oh,
people
say
from
so
the teens
nobody,
that
so
made
people
music.
basically that came out now.
Yeah, it's the people that's coming out now. I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you the first person, Cardi B. I haven't heard a whole song from her. I don't dislike her. I just know that I don't want to listen to it. Um, I think that it's just not for my. It's not for me.
Right.
Not you know what I'm saying. I have a Cardi B. Her name is Little Kim. That's my Cardi B.
There it is.
So
Now,
y'all
don't
don't.
get
I'm
me
not saying that
wrong.
her.
Lil Kim, I, can't nobody touch her. She's it. That's
No,
it. She is. So that's like we was
she
talking
was the
about the
door
other
that
day. We
opened.
have what we call
She's the
those
door that
black
opened up for
national
women to
treasures.
talk like that.
Those
Yeah,
black
Little
national
Kim.
treasures for the culture. Little Kim is in there. It's
Yeah,
like I said, like it's like a box. We're gonna call it our little national. Yeah, we're gonna call it a box though. Little Kim goes in there.
and I mean I don't like. I have nothing bad to say about Cardi B.
No, I mean don't get me
I
wrong.
think
Like me,
I love. I will say this. Like I like to hear her talk. I don't want to hear her music. I like how she talk because she really reminds me of me when she talk. Her personality reminds me of me. She just says whatever, it's goofy as hell. And that's me. I don't give a damn what comes out of my mouth. Like I'm, yeah, if it comes up, it's coming out. I don't care. But that's one thing I will say I do like about her. I'm not gonna say I dislike her music because I haven't heard anything from her to say I don't like it. I listened to Nicki Minaj first album. I can't tell you anything that she made after that.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know. No. I'm sitting here like I don't know if she made another album after the fact, but that's all I know her for. It was like,
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know.
Oh,
It's not that it's bad. It's just I just don't think that music today is for me. A perfect example is the Amigos. Rest in peace to whoever that little fella was. I don't know who it was,
who?
but I know somebody died from the Amigos. I don't remember. I don't know
Oh,
his
oh, oh,
name. I
Offset,
really never.
Offset. No, no, no. I'm sorry.
Oh,
God forgive me.
I don't know his name.
Takeoff.
I never listened to him because I don't know whether it's because I'm older or what, but I don't know what the hell they were saying. I
That
was
too.
like,
Uh,
because to me, I felt like I would have to, God forgive me, people, do not come at me for saying anything. I'm not saying they got bad music, but I felt like I'll have to dumb myself down to catch what they're saying or slow my brain down to catch it because it didn't make sense. This is how the butter hubba hubba hubba. I don't know what the hell you just said, sir, and I am not fit to lower my brain cells to catch it. I was like,
I felt the same way. Like when they first came out, I did not care. I could care less. But
mm-mm,
what I think happened with them is
mm-mm.
that was the lingo from where they're from. Okay, because like for
They should have
instance,
kept it there.
there's certain people like from where you from. People talk a certain specific way that lets you know that that's okay. You from over here.
No,
Okay, what did they talk like that around here?
I mean, I'm not. I know what you're saying, but it's how it's phrased. We was country, but we had to go to school in Cary. And if anybody know Cary, we went to Bougie Cary. So yeah, we all talk proper up. We just had country twang to it. We had to go to Cary. So um
I'm just saying it might just be as
we
something
went
that
to the
was from
bougie. We went to the bougie schools.
when they were from where they're from. Basically, it might be like
Yeah,
that.
I know what you mean.
But
And
I
it's
can
it's
say
not what I
from the
know.
time that they came out to the time that they pretty much went their separate ways and before all that stuff happened, I could see the evolution and I could see the change. So I honestly think that there was somebody working with them as far as their like a PR person that was working with them and teaching them how to behave and how to do certain things in the public eye. Because they're like, you can't bring East Atlanta, Georgia to Hollywood.
I mean, I get it. I can honestly say that if you show me a picture of them, I can tell you. Like I be saying, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube about some of these young rappers. I don't recognize none of them.
Mm-mm. I couldn't tell you who's who. Even now, Jordan
I
tells me
couldn't tell
about
you.
this song is this and that song is that. I'm like, Jordan, what are you listening to?
I don't want to hear it. The thing about my kids is in this era of music. My kids don't listen to it. That comes from okay. My kids weren't allowed to listen to the music that was out when they were growing up. My kids had to listen to, and people who know me can testify with that one. My kids, if you got in the car with me, and my kids is in the car, you're getting ready to do a Disney sing along. We get to sing a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in that car. We finna sing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You're gonna know the words to every Disney song because my kids weren't allowed to listen to any music that was out. You're gonna stay a child. So
That's fair.
you're not listening to that.
So keep in mind, we grew up on
So
stuff like
they
you ain't
kind of
nothing but a hoochie mama. Excuse me, I'm 7 years old, sir.
like even now my daughter's 20 and she hit me up the other one time. Not the other day, but I forgot how long ago it was. And she sent me from Apple Music. A song. Mama, what is this? That's what song it was. Just put it in your mouth. You know? I said, oh, where did you find that song? She said, and you said I want a lot of she said, what is I said, baby, I didn't listen to that song. Uh, I did. Then she sent me Oochie Wally Wally Oochie Bang Bang. I was like, oh, why are you listening? Why are you? She said, I'm just trying to prove a point that your music wasn't that much better than ours. And I
Which is why we
said,
didn't want
I
you to
never
listen to the
said
music.
exactly. I said I never said it wasn't nasty. Hell, I listen to Little Kim. I'm just saying that I didn't want you to listen to that type of music. Like she was at the house one day and she was trying to listen to Cardi B. And at first I wasn't paying any attention to the music, but then I just started listening. I went running in that room because she is 16 at the time. And I said, what the hell are you listening to? Who is this? It's Cardi B. I said, no ma'am. I said, I'm not gonna stop you from listening to music when you ain't around me. But while you in this house, no ma'am, you're not gonna listen to that.
Damn.
You're not. I don't play that music when you're in the house, so don't do it. I don't even know what that song was, but all I heard was ussy, 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 this, ussy, 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 that, ussy, 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 ussy. Cardi B says ussy a lot. I was
You
just
was
like,
listening to WAP.
wow. It must have been something. And I was just like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You will not listen to that.
Get a bucket and a mop. Is that for this? Have you
I don't
heard
remember. All I remember here,
because it got the sample out. They sampled that song. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in
no,
this. What?
no, ma'am.
That's the only thing I could think of. Well, I mean, pretty sure there's more, but
No, ma'am. No. But the thing is, in our time, even though we knew what they were talking about once we got older,
mm-hmm.
at least they used like synonyms for what they were talking about instead of supposed to just coming out and saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lie. I just thought about 12 play. No, because he didn't never say the word because he was, huh, never mind. I can't get it.
Ma'am,
What?
R. Kelly was the king of sex music.
Yes, but I'm saying he ain't never say those words in his song,
Because
even in his.
he's a crooner. He's not gonna say those
Thank you,
words.
mom. Exactly. But
They're
it still
considered
was
very
great.
vulgar.
If you come home for lunch, this would be done.
They consider
Wow.
that. I don't know. I think it's just because of his the image that he's trying to, that he wants to put out there for his music and whatnot. Because you keep in mind, his image was a sex symbol. And
Yeah.
when you got dudes that talk that vulgar, that ain't sexy.
No, it ain't.
So to keep that image, he got to keep it sexy.
Yes.
We'll pick back up on R. Kelly,
Yes.
the sex symbol of the 90s.
And whether or not you listen to him or not, because I still do.
I mean,
Shit.
I'm not opposed to it.
I still fuck to him to this day.
What?
Think I want the 12 play in TP2 in a second. Shit.
Can't.
Shit. Hmm. Do you mind if I give you some of my 12 play? I do not mind.